Hello everybody, welcome to Majesty's House of Music. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please remember to subscribe so that you're always updated every time we release these free lessons. Now, we have been doing a series called Swahili Worship Series. Now in this series, I'm just taking time to play through common Swahili worship songs in the East African region. But even if you don't understand Swahili, these songs have English versions. Like for example, the song I'm going to do today, Kuna Nguvu, Nguvu za Ajabu Damuni Mwa Yesu. There is power, wonder working power in the blood of the Lamb. Now, it's a Swahili song, but it also has the English version. So even if you don't understand Swahili, you'll still be able to follow up with the chords. Okay? So after all, I'm going to be teaching in English, so you'll still be able to follow up. So if you have not watched the previous videos in this series, please remember to check the description. In the description below the video, I'll put the link to the previous video, okay? So that you can watch the whole series, okay? Now, as I've been doing this series, I'm trying as much as possible to cover many keys, and today I'm going to play this in the key of D. I've already done a lesson in F sharp, in C, in E. I'm now doing this in key D. I'm going to try to cover as many of you as possible because I know many of you are playing in different keys, okay? And now, in addition to these free lessons that we do, we have full-length piano courses. We have courses, video courses that run for over 3 or 4 or 5 hours. Now, you need to order those courses. Those are not free. You need to order them if you are interested for in-depth training. If you check below the video, I also put a link to my website. You can visit that website, look at the various courses that we have. Then you can send me a message on WhatsApp or an email and tell me, okay, I'd like to order this course 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have very many courses covering different keys, okay? So today I'm going to do this song, Kuna Nguvu, Nguvu za Ajabu Damuni Mwa Yesu. Kuna nguvu, nguvu, nguvu za ajabu Damuni Mwa Yesu. Kuna nguvu, nguvu, nguvu za ajabu msalabani mwa Yesu. In English is the song, there is power, power, wonder-working power in the blood of the Lord. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the precious blood of the Lord. Now, I'm going to be using a split left hand, okay? Split bass, because I know many of you are using these kinds of Yamaha keyboards and you are doing your one-man band. You have your split on the left and you're playing your chords on the right. So that's the setup that we're going to use here. I have a beat here. The tempo is 58, okay? The tempo is 58. It's called 90s rock ballad. If you have your Yamaha keyboard, you can find this in the category of pop and rock, okay? Or you can use any other normal ballad beat, doesn't matter. Any worship beat that you like to use, normal 4/4 beat, okay? So there is power, power, wonder-working in the of the Lord. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the precious blood of the Lord. that kind of song. Now, as usual, I'll start by breaking down my left hand, and then I'll break down my right hand, sorry, and then I'll add on the left hand bass pattern. So first, let's get the chords. Now, my keyboard has a problem with this D note. It keeps on spiking, and if your keyboard has those problems where you know some notes are spiking and becoming loud, what you need to do is you need to replace. There is a rubber pad under the keyboard that where the notes hit. You need to replace that whole pad. I think there's usually two of them, one that runs halfway and then another one. So if you have problems from the first half of your keyboard and also the next half, you may need to replace both. If you just have a problem in one section, you may need just to replace one of the pads. Okay, so those pads range from about $30, about $30 to $40. Okay, $30-$40 there. So you need to avoid those problems. Okay, so I'll shift my octave down here so that I try to avoid this note, but just excuse me in case it keeps spiking. There is power, wonder-working power. So, in the key of D, I've already done a full series of key D, so if you have not watched the key D series, please just check my playlist on my channel, Key D series. You'll see the tutorials on Key D, so that I don't have to spend a lot of time in the theory. But now, in the key of D, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, and D, chord number 1 is a D major 7th chord. Chord number 2 is E minor 7. Chord number 3 is F sharp minor 7th. Chord number 4 is G major 7th. Chord number 5 is A dominant 7th. Chord number 6 is B minor 7th. Chord number 7 is C sharp diminished 7th chord. Or sometimes we may play a C sharp minor 7th flat 5. Okay? So that is C, E, G, B, or C, E, G, B flat for the diminished 7th. Okay? And then of course back to chord number 8, which is D major 7th. Now that's what we call the number system. Now on any instrument you need to learn the number system. That is a standard in any instrument. That's the standard of music. You need to know the numbers, because now if you understand that number system, you'll be able to transfer chords from one key to another. Okay? Now there is power. We start with chord number 1. That's our D major. Power, and then you play a 1/3, which is D major on the right with F sharp on the left. Power, and then chord number 4, wonder working power. Then back to chord number 1, D major. So chord number 1, D major, and then 1/3, D with F sharp on the left. Then chord number 4, G major, or you can play G major 7th, wonder working power. Then you land back on your D major. And then in the blood. Here you play a 2, but now you, instead of playing it as E minor 7th, you play it as E dominant 7th. So this is the voicing I'm using. E and E on the left, and on the right I have G sharp, B and D. In the blood. And then you land on a 5, that is your A major. So on the left I have A and E, on my right I have A, B, C sharp and E. And something I always say, all your major chords, you can always add the 9, okay? For example, in the key of, in A major, the 9 is B. The 9 is the same as the 2nd, okay? The scale of the key that you are playing. So you always add that 2nd note, okay? We are playing A major or D major or G major, okay? Add those 9s. So there's D major, power, D major on the right with F sharp on the left, wonder working, G major 7th, that's chord number 4, power, back to 1, D major, in the blood, your E dominant 7th to your 5, A major. Of the Lord. So, of the Lord, of the Lord. So here you play a 4/6, which is G major on your right with B on the left, and then a 5/7, that's A major on the right with C sharp on the left. Then you land on the 1, that is D major 7th on your right with D on the left. Now, if you look at my voicing, this is the D major, A, D, F sharp. That's D major. If you want D major 7th, you just add the C sharp. So you have A, C sharp, D, and F sharp. Then the next part, there is power, power, wonder working. This is why it's different. Power, D major on the right with F sharp on the left. In the precious blood of the Lord. After that 1/3, F, D with F sharp, we go to a 6, which will be a B minor. Now this is B minor, B, D, F sharp. If you want B minor 7th, you just add an A on top. Now we are playing that B minor 7th in this inversion, F sharp, A, B, and D, instead of here. Okay? Chord inversion. So we're playing it here. In the precious. Now we go to chord number 2, our E minor 7th. My left hand is playing E and the first E here for the chord, and then the rest of the notes of E minor 7th are G, B, and D. See this chord? E, G, B, D as the E minor 7th. In the precious blood. Here you play a 4/5. 4 is G major, 5 is A major on the left. Precious blood of the Lord. Then you land on D major, your chord number 1. But if you look at my D major also, I have D, A, and D on the left, and the right I have E, F sharp, A, and D. Now that's the basic flow of the song, okay? But now there are many other chords now we can begin throwing in. For example, there is power, power, wonder working power. Let me break that down. There is power. Start with D major 7th, D, A, D on the left, A, C sharp, D, F sharp on the right. There is power, and then power. What are the chords here? Now the first chord here is a C major 7. That's a flat 7 chord. Why flat 7? In the scale of D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. C sharp is 7, C is flat 7. It's the note in between B and C sharp. B is 6, C sharp is 7, C is a flat 7. So anytime you hear flat 7, flat 5, that's the concept, okay? So there is power. Then you play that C major 7. The normal C major 7 is this. C, E, G, B. Now I'm using an inversion. So I'm playing G, B, C, E. And on the left I'm playing a 5, which is A. And I can add the E on top. And then the next chord is a G sharp minor 7th on the right with G sharp and D on the left. Now this is the chord that is leading me to my 4, which is G major 7th. Now this chord is a chord outside the scale, okay? That G sharp minor 7th, which is leading me to my G major 7th, which is my chord number 4. And then my next chord is a 2, E minor 7, then to your D major, okay? So there is power, power, wonder working power. Okay? here at A, instead of playing A major, I'm using a substitute here. I'm playing G diminished 7th. G, A sharp, C sharp, E in the blood. Okay? And then the next part. Of the Lord there is power. Now that movement. In the blood of the Lord there is power. That progression, we call it a 3, 6, 2, 5. 3, 6, 2, 5 chord progression. Now if you don't understand those numbers, check my key D series. Okay? Now what is chord number 3? 3, 6, 2, 5. What is 3? It's F sharp minor 7th. But now I just played a substitution. I played A major on the right with the F sharp on the left. Although you can still play the F sharp minor 7th, F sharp, A, C sharp, and E. But I just substituted that with an A major. And then my next chord was a 6, 3, 6. Okay, F sharp is 3. What is 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. B. B minor, 7th. And then what is your 2? E minor 7th. Now this E minor 7th, when I'm playing the E on the left, on the right, I can play a kind of a G major 7th chord. Okay? G, B, D, F sharp. So there is power in the blood of the Lord. There is power. See that? And again on the 5, I'm using that G diminished 7th. Let me play it from the from the top using that progression, okay? There is power, power, wonder working power. And then our E dominant 7 in the blood of the Lord. There is the G, but the left moves to A. Okay. Oh, the Lord. Okay, that's enough for the right hand for the chords. Now on the bass. Okay. The main thing about the left hand, as I usually say, is movement, movement, movement. Okay. So I want you to look at the movements I'm using. What you don't want is this. There is power. You don't want your bass to sound like that. You want to put movement. You want to put movement in your bass hand, okay? There is power, power in the blood of the Lord. See, I'm doing walking. Walking, okay? Walk towards the notes so that you are trying as much as possible to imitate a bass guitar player. Okay, once again, I want to do both right and left. Okay. Did I use there? There is power. I started with this D major 7th with the 9th. Now, you don't see a D here. I'm just leaving out the D. Otherwise, I would have to play this. This is a D major, D, F sharp, A. If you add the E, the second, as I told you as usual, add your 9s, okay? And then if you play the C sharp, you have D major 7. So I leave out the D. I just play C sharp, E, F sharp, and A, because I already have the D on my left hand, okay? There is power, power. And then I'm moving to the F sharp, the 3 on the left, but on the right I'm playing this chord, C, E, F sharp, and A, okay? And then when I play my 4, the left is moving to G, yes, but the right hand is playing this voicing. I already know my G is here, so this is already my G major 7th, G, B, D, F sharp. Then I'm just adding an A on top, okay? So it's like a G major 7th at 9, okay? Now I'm not playing the G here because I'm already covering it on the bass, okay? So there is power, wonder working power. See? Those simple tricks, okay? So, in the blood of the Lord, there is power, So I hope you've learned a lot there. So if you've not subscribed to our channel, as I said, please subscribe so that you'll always be updated when I release new lessons. How do you subscribe? Log into YouTube with a Gmail address, okay? You can't subscribe to our YouTube channel before you log in to YouTube. So first you have to go to YouTube, sign in with your Gmail address, then you'll be able to subscribe to our channel. And then hit the notification bell so that you are always updated. Every time I release a lesson, you'll just get a notification, okay? And check out the other videos in this series, as I said. And for those of you who want more detailed private training, please check the links to my courses. I have very many piano courses on my website, and I have my number and my email. You can also get in touch with me if you want to order those courses, but I'm not doing training on WhatsApp, okay, because it's not possible for me to train all of you on WhatsApp. That's why I have designed those courses. So if you get in touch with me, I'll advise you on the course that will be best suited to help you grow from where you are, okay? So thank you for watching this lesson, and I'm hoping to see you in the next class. God bless you. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Now, there are just a few things I'd like you to do to help us spread this word and support us. The first thing is to go ahead and hit the like button below this video. Just go ahead and hit the like button. And the second thing you can do is to share this video on our social media platforms, on Facebook, on Twitter. Just go ahead and hit the share button so that will help us to spread this message so that more people can get access to these lessons. And the third thing is that if you have been watching my lessons and you're not subscribed to my channel, please just go right ahead right now. Log into Google with your Gmail, okay? With your Gmail, your email address, log into YouTube, and then hit the subscribe button so that you'll always be notified when I release new classes. And then the last thing you can do is to visit our website, MAJESTY'S.com. Then click on the piano video courses, and you'll see a list of several longer detailed courses where I go much deeper into these concepts, okay? So if you visit our website, you can order those courses there online if you have a PayPal account. If you don't have a PayPal account, you can just send me an email or a WhatsApp message, and then we can communicate on how you can order the courses and how I'll deliver them to you as downloadable files. I'll simply send to you a link and you can download the course that you are interested in. So thank you for following this channel, and God bless you. See you in the next class.